Finally, there is one more NBA story we want to touch on this week, our continuing coverage of Bill Murray's attempt to play in the NBA. Just to refresh your memory, it was last November 12th that Murray shocked the movie world by making this announcement.
I have decided to retire from the field of entertainment so that I may pursue a dream. I want to play in the NBA.
While very few people in the sports world took him seriously, Murray nonetheless began his rigorous but somewhat unorthodox training. Unlike most NBA players who spend their time in gyms training against top NBA competition, Murray instead found his own NBA hopefuls to work out with.
I got a foul.
Wow.
Right here.
It wouldn't have been a foul if you made the
First one
shot.
I've called, man. Come on.
When you're in top physical condition,
It's not like, it's not fatigue. It's just a blow. You want to reoxygenate.
Barkley and Bird, they do this, see? They're like this here.
Murray appeared to have every angle covered. He realized that the path to the NBA demanded not only basketball talent, but also good nutrition.
When I get to a town, I'm just going to find a farmer's market, go get fresh vegetables and juice. I got a really powerful will, but I just don't know where to direct it sometimes, you know? Like, I knew I was hungry, and I knew I had to get food, and I did, you know? That's an example of my willpower. You know, it's just that, I didn't have time to go get the vegetables this morning.
At this stage in his attempt to play in the NBA, it was hard for even me to take him seriously. He'd been practicing against inferior talent and failed to show this reporter anything close to big league ability. But every time I spoke with Murray, his confidence and determination never wavered. You were calling a press conference saying that you were going to play basketball, and we found out here today that you never played in college, you never played in high school.
So?
About mid-season, rumors started about Murray sightings. We here at NBA Inside Stuff began hearing that he was showing up at various NBA training sites.
Shaquille, Bill Murray was here in your training camp. Just how did he play?
Who?
Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray. You know what? Bill Murray is very fundamentally sound. He can shoot, but he can't really pass the ball that well. So, we didn't have any room for any more, superstars on this team, so I'm sorry he didn't make it.
It was at this point that I attempted to speak with Murray, but he remained unavailable for comment. Instead, he preferred to let his ability do the talking.
I think his change of pace, his ability to get the ball to the right people, his ability to get the fans involved, and his ability to just create on his own and get his own shot. I think he's Michael Jordan type. The only other guy in the league that can do that is Bill Murray, along with Michael Jordan.
It wasn't just the players who were impressed. Cavaliers coach Mike Fratello, whose team was hard hit by injuries, wanted Murray badly.
We offered him a 10-day contract, but he would only take a 6-day contract. Something about tea time at Pebble Beach.
Despite the pressure of his quest for the NBA, Murray always managed to find time to relax. Like another superstar, he used golf as an outlet.
Trying to break the tension, relax things.
The more I looked into this situation, the more confusing it became. On one hand, many players said he had a chance to make it and would be a good addition to any roster. But for every person who thought he had game, there were at least 10 who thought he didn't, including Michael Jordan. Ever the diplomat, Michael didn't want to come out and say Murray had no skills, but he obviously struggled to find positive things to say about him.
He's very witty, very smart, and, he makes up for a lot of lack of ability that he doesn't have. And he can get in your head. If he gets in your head, then it's very difficult to compete against him.
If you notice, Michael Jordan said nothing about Bill Murray as a player. But I think you have to applaud Murray's effort. While there were mixed opinions about his ability, one thing's for certain, he gave it everything he had. But when the playoffs opened April 27th, Murray was not on an NBA roster, so obviously he won't be playing this season. Now, since there are two sides to every story, I've placed numerous calls trying to get Murray's reaction. So far, I've received no response. But his representatives assure me that they will make him available in the very near future. But just to repeat once again, Bill Murray will not be playing in the NBA this season. Back with more stuff right after this.